I'm about to tell you all my tips to save you from spending thousands of dollars on doctors, integrative medicine doctors and naturopaths to fix your gut, hormones and skin, especially when getting off the pill. It's so weird because like your gut, your stress, your hormones, they're all connected and they cause bad skin. So if you're eating bad foods that your gut don't agree with, your hormones will be messed up, your skin will be messed up. Like they're all connected in some way. So, although you can focus on one, there's also a few others that also just work in correlation with each other that are very important to also do. Firstly, on the gut and food talk, I did a food sensitivity test with the Australian Clinical Lab. So it's a blood test and you can just search the Australian Clinical Lab online and they do your bloods and they see what food you're sensitive to. So I did that and I completely cut everything I was sensitive to, which was dairy, gluten, random things like mushrooms, pistachios. I cut that out for 6 months. And then I reintroduced it slowly because you're meant to cut out for 3 months. And then after that, I reintroduced it slowly. But I didn't really feel the effects go away. So then I did 6 months and I felt a lot better. But I think a huge thing as well, when I went off it, I wasn't in a right state of mind. I was in a very high stress environment and just always felt stressed. So make sure you're in a low stress environment and surround yourself with good people, because I would find I'd eat dairy and gluten around in my stressful environment. My stomach would feel so bloated, I'd feel so sick. But then when I was around people who made me feel safe and loved and stress-free, it didn't affect me whatsoever. So after doing that, I then had like no more really bad gut issues, and I talked to the doctor and I said, like, what do I do now, because I want to get off the pill? What do I have to do to not make my skin bad, balance my hormones, and just fix my gut? And he said, if you want to get off the pill, have low GI food and cut dairy for a few months. You guys know what's in dairy, but low GI food was random because my mind went to fruit, this, that, but it's actually not. It can be random grains like just like wheat flour, but I could have like wholemeal bread. So it's a bit of a process kind of going through. I actually made graphs of good foods and bad foods, which I'll put here. And I just found that just made it so much easier, because I was like, how do I know? There's just so many random foods and I could actually eat a lot, but it's just more like cutting out sugars. And he told me the best foods for gut health and just everything I've been talking about is eating cacao 3 times a week, kiwi fruit, ginger's really good, rhubarb, and lots of fermented foods like sauerkraut, pickles, even apple cider vinegar and celery. He said try have a lot of glasses of that a week. So I've been making celery juice, adding a bit of ginger or like ginger shot. So I'll be making oats with rhubarb on it and powdered ginger. And it's because all these foods are anti-inflammatory, because when you have high sugar, it spikes and it makes things like inflamed, and that's why it comes out in your skin, your gut, your hormones. So those foods just keep you, like, all those anti-inflammatory foods keep your regulation healthy. Also teas, he said to have spearmint tea and also get spearmint essential oil, and like that's beneficial for putting it directly on like flared spots.